What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the Phoenix Suns, and now there is this assumption or rumor that's going around concerning or around Kevin Durant that the Phoenix Suns have now lowered their asking price in trades as far as Kevin Durant is concerned. I don't know what that means, but we know that Kevin Durant is a generational talent. We know that Kevin Durant is one of the greatest basketball players ever. Finals MVP, the list goes on and on and on. One of the greatest scorers ever in the NBA. But for the Phoenix Suns to be saying, or the rumors around the Suns to be saying the Suns have lowered their asking price in trades, it makes me think that not only do the Suns want to get rid of Kevin Durant, but they are at a dire need to get rid of Kevin Durant. This is a team that we know failed miserably at competing for championships, and even with the talent that they had, whether it was Bradley Beal, whether it was Devin Booker, whether it was Kevin Durant, the team just could not be able to get it done. Firing Frank Vogel, firing Mike Budenholzer after a season. This team is in disarray. So I said to myself, when you look at a trade in a team that should or could acquire a Kevin Durant, with now the Suns saying they lowered their asking price, what team out there is ready to make a splash, ready to acquire his services now rather than later? You look at teams that, in my opinion, should be playing for championships or are one piece away from a championship. I'm not going to say the Miami Heat, even though we know, things have been swirling around Kevin Durant and the Miami Heat for years. I don't know if the Mavericks are a team to consider right about now, but when you think of teams, that have the assets and draft capital and things like that, because what I'm hearing is they want to do this deal before the draft. So they want to get it done in the next few weeks if possible. Now, you look at a team like Houston who have, the assets, young pieces that a team like Phoenix may want to bring on. You look at, in my opinion, a team that I think is going to quietly try to acquire a Durant, and that's the New York Knicks. I look at the Dallas again. I look at the Dallas Mavericks situation, just because of the Kyrie thing. But outside of those teams, the Houstons, the New Yorks, the Dallas, possibly, I don't know. I'm not going to go out there and say Boston, but you could see an instance, because the Celtics will be without Jason Tatum for at least a year. So that could be a possibility. But again, with the Boston Celtics, they got to think about the luxury tax and things like that. But I definitely see Kevin Durant not being with the Phoenix Suns during the course of the next year. I don't see him being with the Suns at all. I see them making a move to move him. And I think it's going to be best for both both player and team involved. Just looking at the landscape of the league, and again, like I said, these owners wanting to be under that luxury tax, not having to pay that bill when you are not competing for championships. Because I get it, the Suns owner and front office and things like that, they wanted to build a championship level contender. And in my opinion, after going to the NBA Finals, losing to the Milwaukee Bucks, you would think the best thing to do would be to bolster your lineup and roster, not tear it apart. Because they haven't been back since. So that's a telling story in what the team was not able to accomplish with guys like Monty Williams at the helm as a head coach. But again, like I said, I don't know what team is going to put together not only the assets, but, you know, a bulk of, I guess, players and picks alike. I don't know how many. Honestly, when they said they're lowering the asking price on Durant, I don't know if it's going to take 2 players, 2 picks, or, you know, you think about just. Well, I don't think it's going to be one of those 5-player type of Paul George. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be somewhere in the realms of maybe 2 players, 2 picks, or somewhere in that space. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Phoenix Suns fans, Kevin Durant fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.